Hello everybody, welcome to the first video of Thursday. How you doing? This one is going to go over some champion options as well as takedowns, funny cheese and all that stuff when it comes to week 6 of the Summer of Pain. Special objective options for those that are Throne Breaker and as well easy cheese options for those that are Cavalier that are doing this as well, or up to a certain point. If you're still doing it, you're still doing it, but the objectives are for Throne Breaker. So yeah, Shield, XL, Villain Champions, and Metal. Shout out to AtMay. AtMay is a great resource which I've been using a lot more recently to cover information or get information when it comes to creating who I'm taking against these different objectives. And link is in the description to that particular site. But what I've done is I've put in 4 links in the description. This first of all covers XL Villain Champions that are hashtag Metal, right? All information is in the description, so go and check that if you're getting confused. So yeah, villains and XL champions that are hashtag Metal. Right, you don't have to do that, but I'm just like saying there's an option. Or you've got the option of champions on screen now that are XL and villains. All very helpful because you may want to go down the narrative and the route to have champions that do stagger, for example, or have something where they interact with the unstoppable buff. FYI, Mojo, if you've got it, is an amazing shout for this. Absolutely fantastic. Although if you can get some decent rotations with Mangog and the SP1, then that's an option as well. I did try it, but it's very difficult using lower ranked champions against the content, and especially using a 4-star Mojo for me was not particularly fun. He wasn't doing that much damage, and I'm not going to go through with rank 5ing that at a 4-star. So yeah, I was like, I can't get the resource, so I'm going to use something else. Actually, for the XL Villain, I ended up using Dormammu. Yeah, very surprising using Dormammu, but he works. He really does work a lot better than people might think. Even more better if he's highly awakened or kind of highly sigged. Also, if you just plan to do like an easy clear or do like a path, the clear of it, then these are in a link in the description to all the hashtag Metal champion options. And let's face it, Ronan is actually one of the best options to clear. It's a bit of a shame, but even though it's a villain and it is a Metal, it's a shame that it's not a XL champion and villain. But if you're looking for an easy cheese, easy takedown, then we're going to look at Ronan in a minute against this particular content. And the final link in the description is to one of the other objectives, which is all about Shield. Now, I would say because True Focus kind of eliminates the delightful Quake, which, you know, is what it is. Majik is a great option, and Dr. Voodoo, if you can get, again, rotations right for it. Also, I would say to check out Hawkeye. SP1 rotations of power control can be relatively effective. Not completely, not ridiculously, because the champion is going to be able to shrug, not even kind of like, you know, you're not able to do like a bleed effect. So your damage output is kind of limited. And, you know, you could go Black Widow Deadly Origin, but I would say that it may be best to go for these 3 right here. I did try Nick Fury and it just didn't work, especially without the bleeds. There's just not a huge amount of potency of rotation. But apart from that, it's all good and it's all fun. Those are just some options there. As I said, links in the description to this and just a little bit of a write-up. Let's go over some footage, shall we? Kicking things off now with the hashtag hashtag Metal, and that's with Ronan. So Ronan is just so much fun. I'm using a 4-star version here. Not a very good start from me. The thing is, I could be going into the parry. That was a good little intercept there. I'm kind of waiting there to see what the champion does, especially as this champion builds up his special attack, which isn't always great. I need to be on the offensive in a moment, especially for the rotation. I actually think I get incredibly lucky with this rotation because I think I fluff it up completely. The SP2 goes in, that stun isn't very long, and you'll see in a second, I get so lucky with the champion being aggressive right there, that when the prowess is built, I can now start building. So I get so lucky here, but it's a one-shot, and a one-shot is a one-shot regardless of performance. I can critique myself till the cows come home, but at least I can say, look, we got some good rotations right here. Get that stun in, because now there's so much prowess built that my signature ability with, I think it's Enthrall, is now fully in operation, and we're kicking out some amazing damage. I've seen clips of 5 stars and 6 stars in action, but man, using a 4-star. I'm sure we'll see 3 stars, 2 stars in operation, but man, this dude is absolutely flying. Look at the rotations there. We're building up to an SP2. Boom. Oh, that was a 34k then. And again, we're rotating up. We're building up nicely. And damn, this is going to mean for some good damage. So, yeah, absolute success option if you want an easy clear of this, especially to get your points. And if that's all you're interested in, but I'm so happy to get this big fat W right there. And with pride, I go and pick up my objective. Claim now, baby. Now, where Majik's concerned, I actually get this not wrong, but I messed up this in any case. This wasn't a first time clear because I did make so many mistakes in this, but SP2 rotation, power controlling felt like the best option right there. Limbo helped. Watching out for the champion to do a heavy attack against me, and then trying to be a little bit aggressive where I could. I just kind of thought to myself, because it's incredibly hot at the moment in the UK, and the office where I'm in, because it's a small office, I am sweltering. You know, people in the UK, we're incredibly white. We don't do heat particularly well. It's a very cold climate of a country, so having the type of heat that we have right now, which is like being in the sauna, is not particularly good. And as well with the parry bug and stuff, I'm like, ugh, had to finish this off. In any case, got through it, claimed it. It was a long fight, but it's done. Now on to Dormammu. Why Dormammu actually works is that on the last medium hit, he power controls. He will power drain, which you can see on screen right now. The other part, if you can get the rotations down well, that you can get to that SP2. The SP2 will power control and as well it will power burn and also power lock. Now, I'm not really playing this in any great way. This is, again, boils down to, I start off with the Ronan fight, and then after that I was like, oh god, I'm hot. I'm really hot. So I'm like, I need to get this done as quickly as possible. Wasn't the cleanest of fights, and I've obviously turned this into a small clip because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just definitely wanted to make a video to point out, here's the champions I used this week. I don't know why I've not done them in other kind of weeks, but it is what it is. It was what it was. But still, you can see it's suppressing the power gaining, which is important because then you can rotate around for the that was a good intercept. You can rotate around to power control more easily, and as well watch for stuff to go in and out. I would say do watch out for throwing SP1s, and SP2 is the way to go. But anyway, I mess up there, but long story short, Dormammu, really good option. So yeah, those have been my top champions I used, and we've seen on Ant-May some other options that look to stagger, suppress things like unstoppable, or at least stop them from starting, or allowed to mitigate them based on stopping the rotation of special attacks, which I think is the key thing. And Mojo, great option. Hashtag metal, hashtag villain, hashtag XL. Great potential for taking on this content. A list of champions are used in the description. If you used anything obscure, good for you, put it in the comment section. And if anybody is watching, then check out the comment section for other things that players have used as well. Make sure as well to check out some of the content posted on screen right now. This is recent content. I've got lots of stuff to post very, very soon, so go and check that out. Have a good day, a good weekend, and all that stuff. And yeah, see you later on. Bye-bye.